Should be interesting.
The Super Cougar Schneider.
A school that the mascot was the Cougars, so I might be wrong about that. Washington State University. Schneider.
Right. Handshake. And here we go.
Dang.
Early connections. They're actually a lot more, they're being very assertive. They're not, I'm actually curious as to how long they can keep this pace, especially with a no time limit.
Yeah, I know Zack has had some pretty active matches with Austin, so I don't think either of them are too docile when it comes to their jiu-jitsu.
Right now, Zack going into some rubber guard, trying to kill the posture of the Giant Slayer, Estevan. I feel like the one good aspect of Estevan not only is the way. Nice. Great job of utilizing rubber guard to go into I think a figure four top lock and then ending up in a figure four top lock top side mount.
Dang.
Whoa,
This is very, very nice.
But Estevan doing a great job pushing his shoulders forward
Yeah.
and just staying composed.
Yeah, definitely trying to neutralize that triangle he has on him. I do believe Zack is a fairly very good guard player, so.
Zack he looks very tall, very lanky, and he uses his legs very well. Estevan, again, just driving forward. He has to do, honestly, I would love to see him stand up and just look to shake out of the top lock situation.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. It's like if you keep going into it, it's sometimes.
Yeah, you'll just end up in close guard.
Yeah, which is, I think, better than.
Estevan still, he's out of that top lock situation, but he's still in close guard, which isn't so bad.
Yeah. Very flexible.
Yeah. Zack doing a great job now into an omoplata situation. Estevan getting his legs around Zack.
Nice.
And then all of a sudden ends up in a crucifix, and now we're back to neutral. That was good.
Very nice escape by us. Good display of sportsmanship.
Oh, trying to roll into an Imanari. Zack doing a good job nullifying that situation. Now he's on top, trying to sit back for probably an Achilles lock here.
Yeah.
The thing about Estevan, though, man, small legs.
Definitely tricky to get control of the shorter leg. It's not easy. I have one training partner, really hard to get to control.
I feel like unless you, because I think Estevan's 4'10", unless you're training with children, you don't really have experience with this body archetype, so you don't really know. I mean, best case scenario, take his weight, but everything else just feels really difficult to get arm bars, leg locks, because of how small the limbs are.
But yeah, definitely changes things. You need more control, up on the shoulder or higher up on the leg, and then that's not easy to get. So.
Right, and on top of that, he's very explosive, very dynamic with movement. So it just feels like you can't really hold. You can't control him long enough to get a break on something.
Yeah.
All right, Zack. Right now, we're in the split squat situation. Estevan with a reverse De La Riva. Oh, okay, going into a deep half situation. And nice, using it to roll out, but okay. Beautiful. Yeah, a lot of great movement there. Now Estevan on top.
This one has some really nice
Butterfly, right back into close guard. Zack is probably going to want to... Oh, is he trying to break his ribs?
Yes. It's like the super guard. I've seen it, yes. I've seen it before.
Sick.
Yeah, he taught a class on it once here, and that was
dope. I like that he used that as a means of just ending up in the mounted situation. That's pretty cool.
definitely better than tapping to super guards.
Right. Again, because it's no time limit, sub only. Honestly, anything positional doesn't really matter for much, except for just control into a submission. There's no points involved, so you definitely want to give up position over submission.
Yes, I agree with you on that.
Nice. Back into this deep half guard situation. Estevan trying to utilize it to either come up on top or potentially take the back from here. I don't know what he's trying to do. Can't really see from here. Oh, weaving his leg through.
Some sort of.
Nice. Okay. Zack getting up on top. Oh.
Another triangle. Oh,
he has the arm
that's
this time.
fully extended. Let's see. It's pretty
This looks
tight.
pretty bad, but again,
Oh, arm's not extended anymore.
so his arm is protected now, but Zack has closed wedges around the head and shoulder.
Yeah,
Zack opting now to finish the trying.
that is a.
That's really good. This is, I mean, he could be here forever if he honestly really wants to. He can take
Yeah.
his time. This is something that a lot of people have trouble getting on Estevan. Just some kind of control that nullifies his movement.
Yeah.
Zack has done it in about like 4 minutes, and now I'd be really shocked if he loses this or if honestly Estevan has a means of escape.
Yeah, this isn't very tight. I know when I get here, it's usually game over
Yeah.
for you. This one is still fighting me, so who knows?
He's having a hard time taking the shirt off. Incredible. Nice, good stuff. All right. Really surprised with how Zack was able to control Estevan. Estevan very difficult to control, and he was just assertive with the idea of just getting to this triangle situation. Not only getting to the triangle, but not, being worried if he can finish the armbar. He's going to hold that position for as long as possible.
Yeah.
And just, use it as a means of either getting the submission or taking his time until he got the submission.
Zack is definitely a very game
Hi, Zack.
fighter, and yeah, I think he'll be in Combat Jiu-Jitsu World.
Oh, it's what, November, December?
It's actually, I think it's July 30th.
Where am we're in July.
I know.
Yeah.
Oh, here.
Over here. Boom.
You gotta hold the mic.
You gotta hold the mic.
Sit down. All right, Zack. First off, great work.
Thank you very much.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Anything specific? Is that pretty much how you saw it? Pretty much like in your mind how it was gonna go?
Yeah, I really early on I got to some of my rubber guard game,
Yeah,
and it's
great.
something I have confidence in, and I was able to catch an arm, and I knew that might be a look, but man, he's really good. He's got short levers. Was able to work back inside, win the position back. It was really good by him. When I lost that, I was like, oh, shoot, that's one of my better spots, and I lost it. So going back there, really tried to take my time. I hoped, again, knowing I have longer levers, I have a ankle lock I like to hit, and I gave it a try, but super good with pummeling out and not allowing that to happen. I just didn't want to. Sometimes I can play guard because I have confidence in my guard. In a no time limit match, I didn't want to get caught defending my guard for 10-15 minutes, exhausting myself against an active, tough guy like him. That's going to be tough to just catch something out of nowhere. So, I think when I imagined this match going well, it went about like that.
Yeah, you did a great job. I mean, people have a very tough time not only dealing with him as an opponent because how many people do you face that are 4'10", right? And another thing that I was impressed with too is that you were able to get to a situation where you controlled the head and the shoulders relatively early, and then you took your time, you didn't rush anything, and once you got to that position, I was like, if he wants to, he can stay here as long as he wants and just take his time until he gets to the submission.
And when I got there, that was kind of what was in my head was the no time limit, and the longer I make him work, the better it is for me, and there's no reason for me to risk this position with a big movement. I didn't make a big movement. I tried to extend the far side arm, and normally the shoulder hook on that is plenty to keep me in it. He dug that shoulder back in. He did a really good job, so I was like, shoot, I got to really be careful, because even one of my things that I have a lot of faith in slipped right through like it was nothing. So all respect to him, and the reason I already feel like a dork for ripping my rash guard off and making a big deal, but that's only because I have just such great respect for Giant Slayer and what he's done and all that. So it meant a lot to me to
Yeah,
get
of
that.
course. Yeah. And I mean, again, great performance. You did something that a lot of people have trouble with, and you were able to not only control movement, but you got the stuff.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you.
it's great stuff.
All right, well, nice. Got it out of the way first. I'm not like bugging now, so now I appreciate being first. It's a good thing, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you very much, you guys.
Good stuff.